where's hip hop going right now? You know, what's my perspective? I mean, I think hip hop is all right. So I grew up in the '90s, you know, with '90s hip hop, and you know that was the era that I love, and that was the era that I gravitate towards. To this day, that's still the era. I find myself listening to more '90s stuff than I do, stuff today. But I think hip hop's in a good place, though. You know, you just have to dig a little bit more. You know, you got to really, really search to find the good stuff. But I think it's in a good place because when you do find the good stuff, it's really good. You know what I'm saying? It's really good music. And I'm not talking about just, boom bap or real hip hop or, I'm talking about just music, period, man. You know, even in the genre of hip hop, there's all types of different sounding hip hop that's really, really dope, man. But I think that there's so much more different types of music now than there was back then. And it's harder to wrap your head around it because there's so much. We're fed so much. But I mean, you kind of find what you like, man, and gravitate towards it and listen to it, man. But it's going in a positive route, man. But that's just a hard question to answer, man, because there's so many. You have your underground hip hop, which I guess I'm a part of, and then you have your commercial hip hop, which is on the radio or commercial, meaning money and making the money of the industry. But like I said earlier, the underground hip hop that I gravitate towards and I'm a part of, it's still beautiful. It's never changed to me. It's never, gone to the wayside. It's never been dead. It's still going. It's still going strong. You just have to dig a little harder to find it. That's really all I can say about that. It's a hard question to answer, man. Social media. I'll start there. We got social media and streaming. Social media obviously is made a huge impact on my career. If it wasn't for social media, most of us wouldn't know any of us. You know what I'm saying? Most of us wouldn't work with any of us. If there was no social media, you would still have the New Yorks, the LAs, the Chicagos, and everybody would still be, for the most part, I would say, separate, unless we traveled there or whatever. Obviously, social media and the internet allows us to work with each other, and it allows us to get our music out to the masses without certain constraints that, we used to have. So I praise it. I definitely praise social media, and I praise, if it wasn't for that, a lot of us wouldn't be where we are today. As far as streaming, man, I'm not a big fan of streaming. I'm really just now starting to get into it as far as like using it, because I just wanted to see what it's all about. And literally like a month ago. I'm real late on it, but I jumped on Apple Music just because, there were certain things. I was on tour and there were certain things I wanted to hear. And I was kind of coaxed into getting on Apple Music and checking it out. But like I said, I'm late. I'm real late to it. And I'm just not really a fan of streaming, man. We don't make any money off streaming. I'm all about, if you want to listen to my music, man, go buy my album, period. Just come on, man. If you're a fan, if you're a true fan and you want to hear more from me, support. Go buy the album. Streaming is just, we don't get paid off. As artists, we don't get paid off that, man. We get little bits of money off that. And you're literally listening to the album for free. That's why I never stream my music before it comes out. I know a lot of people that do. I just feel it's like, man, I'll give you a single, I'll give you this single and that video and whatever else. And then that should be enough for you to say, all right, man, I'm about to buy this album. You don't need to stream the whole album to decide if you want to buy it or not. That's kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm old school when it comes to that. Maybe I'm too old school. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of the way of the world now. So, again, like I said earlier, I'm a revolver. That's just me.